And I remember the days when Mom and Dad struggled to pay the bills. I remember the days that Mom went to the store to buy groceries with food stamps. You know, even as a young person, I knew that we didn't have it as great as maybe somebody else did. But Mom and Dad were trying, and they kept us focused on what the imperative was. And that's, do your best every day. So there's some things we tend to take for granted. Our schoolwork. Don't do that. Why is it important to go to college? If you read the newspapers, if you turn on the news, it's tougher and tougher to see.
You have great confidence that you're going to be successful in whatever you do. And these EITC scholarships are so valuable. I'm a product of Catholic schools. In fact, everybody in my family is. We've been lucky to be able to afford that. And I think it puts you on the path to success. And with the obstacles that we have today financially, it's so important to have the corporate involvement that we have to make it possible for you guys to obtain the best possible education, because it's a competitive world out there. And I feel completely confident in the schools that we've designated, some Catholics.
This funding can bring you all the education, put it in front of you, but without you being someone who is engaged, is immersed in what you're learning, not just here at St. Hubert's or at the other schools that are represented, but throughout life. You never stop.
Back then in Atlantic City, I was in a small boat fishing, and a big boat with very drunken kids hit our boat, and I went up in the air, and I hit the bottom of the floor of the boat. I crushed one D12, and I crushed another. In that short time, my life changed. They told me I would never move, I would never walk, but guess what? With braces, I started to walk up steps this year to extend. Do not let any person tell you that you cannot obtain something.
We're all lucky to go to those schools, and thanks to the Bridge Foundation, even more of you are eligible to go to those schools. Use your education. Whether you go to college, you all should go to college. You all should aim for college. If college is not for you, use your education now so that your options are bigger and better.
They have all sorts of opportunities to get tax credits. They can do it in housing. They can do it in all different things. They don't have to do it in education. They don't have to do it in scholarships that come to your schools. So I want you to thank them. In particular, this amount of money. We, I guess, get to a presentation once a year at different locations. I don't remember about it. This is like an incredible amount of money that's being presented. But hopefully, not only these companies will continue, but we'll expand that. Because each and every year we have more companies that decide that Catholic education and private education is important. Because we absolutely have a crisis, not only in Pennsylvania, but here in Philadelphia. And the customers who are your parents drive this system. And the customers are not happy, certainly with public schools. We're losing opportunities in Catholic and private education because
I have a statement which is as well as everybody else in this room. I'd like to point out the school leaders. The leaders that go out every day and sell EITC to local businesses. Leaders like Mr. Carter, who every time I meet with him, make sure that I leave with a handful of out to the business leaders that you meet on a daily basis. And you do that. You do that. So I'd like to thank all the students.
And it can't just be about the one out of every 100 kids that gets lucky and wins the lottery. I also was reflecting a lot on the drive over here, just with what our family's going through right now and how hard our parents worked to afford a Catholic education. Both my brother and I went to St. Helena's for 8 years and Cardinal Doherty High School for all 4 years. And then I became the first and my brother the second in our family to go to college. We wouldn't have had those opportunities if not for the hard work of both of our parents. Our mom actually got a second job as a school crossing guard in order to afford the tuition at St. Helena's and later to Cardinal Doherty. So I really want to dedicate all of my efforts, all of my brother's efforts that we do on behalf of EITC and OSTC in making sure these programs are funded and expanded in the future. We really do it in thanks of the struggles of our parents and all of your parents, because without them, we wouldn't have the opportunities we